Hi guys, welcome back to Zelda, and we're starting our quest for the Tears of Light in the Lanayru province. And today, I decided not to go all out fast forward like I did with the other one, because I was actually quite disorientating to playback. So I thought I would tone down the amount of fast forwarding on this, and I'll slow it down really when it gets to finding the light, the tears, and some of the key points which happen. But I do generally prefer this. This is the only decent tears of light collecting in the game, because it decides to step up its mark a bit and be a little bit more complicated and take a bit longer, which is good, as it makes, I would say, it's a good way to end off the tears of collecting. And again, we got these dudes. I cock up one time, but that's fine. It's really pretty damn simple. And we have a man here. He's back again with his little business. Now he's got it floating, but because there's no because the Twilight's still there, he's not doing any business. But behind his silly little shack thingy cannon thing, there is a bug of light. Yes, that's what I'll call it. But once we've gotten this one, we can move on and get one more where we can do a little bit of platforming to get to it. It's pretty simple. And he's quickly dispatched, and quite frankly, he got pretty well done there. As soon as I saw him, boom, down. But we get one more in the distance there on the left, just where we have to do some swimming, which is quite boring and slow. But apart from that, still, it's fine. And Lake Hylia is pretty interesting with how similar it is to the Ocarina of Time version. And I think the main difference is the way it's still No, it's not. It is connected to Hyrule Castle, whereas before there was really much no indication that it was in Ocarina. But it's also some of the fact it's next to the desert area of Hyrule. And according... and it's been in quite a couple of those Zelda games as well. Four Swords, Minish Cap, and all that hoopla. But clearly, with this game, it appears the largest and most grandest, actually appearing like a lake, which is also pretty cool. And we get to do this mini game again now. But we have to collect the tears as we're doing it. And I get very, very lucky, and I only have to do it the once. And if you miss anything, then you can just repeat it, or just fall back in the water and just do it again. But it's easily done, because if you just notice, there's a fair bit of time to actually catch up to the little dudes, because they do fly on ahead of you, so it's not too bad. And we meet this woman again, and again it's one of the bugs you have to trigger by talking to somebody, otherwise it'll never appear. And again he's easily dispatched. And because of the bridge now, we've got a new route to go, and we can also activate a Howling Stone. And in this case, the song is the Requiem of Spirit from the Ocarina of Time, which is the warp tune for the Spirit Temple, which could strike you as a bit odd considering that it's nowhere near a Spirit Temple. Well, it's sort of close, but it doesn't really have much connection. And I'm not too good at this. It takes me a while, so you can watch as I miss the last down note, or the third down note quite a few times before I actually get it. But after that, it's plain sailing. But I think what makes it worth it is this part when you have the orchestralness over it. It's pretty damn good. And there we go, that's another song played. And now we can find the Golden Wolf when we're out and about as a human again. After this is over, we can carry on scaling up as well as Domain to finish collecting some more tears. And the dog is quite in a quite good position for us to find later on, which is okay as well.
Hey. Yeah.
In my opinion, after doing this part again, I would probably say if you might get stuck for the right direction to go later on, go speak to these dudes later on. But all they do is basically give you another route to get to Hyrule Castle. Now the water's going again, because before that it was unpassable without water. But we get some more of these dudes to fight by here, and they're a bit more awkward to fight because we're constantly going in and out of water. But apart from that, there isn't a whole lot about this being difficult at all. It's just getting up to where they are. But again, in my experience, if you're going to do this, you go straight for the one in the top and then work your way down, because I wish I did that. Because I go about it ass about face and just completely take too long. But luckily, with the power of editing, I can oosh that stuff out. But we get another Zora informing us that a bicycle is still about, and currently we can't do a thing with it. And that blocks our way to another place which we can't go to much later on in the game. So it's fun to have stuff to look forward to. And again, fights are a lot simpler with using the lock-on moves such as that. And this is what I go up ass my face, because I did not know you couldn't get back up from this way. So I have to jump back down and go back around. But I was polite enough to, you know, I wasn't just going to leave it there for you. And none of the people in here speak anything useful. They're all a bit still dazed from us, you know, thawing the place. But the bug is nicely hidden in here, and all we've got to do is to headbutt another wall just to find him. And here all we've got to do is just basically just follow the waterfall back down and go to Hyrule Castle now. Because if you spied when I opened up the map earlier, when you could see where the wolf is, there was a little dot indicating the dude was nearby. And all we've got to do now as well is take that left turning. Yeah, I'll say left, I hope that's right. Don't quote me if I'm being dyslexic. But I do some more cutting here because it's just running across the field. And we get greeted by another couple of dudes to fight. Who, luckily for us, they what do they do? They're opening up another portal for us, which is always handy. And we can go into Hyrule Town, and nothing much has changed again from earlier. Literally nothing. And there's no one else to explore, because all we get is the one thing. But what's good is because we've opened up some portals since we've been here, we can telemorph back to wherever we need to go afterwards, which is always useful. And it's quite far away, but again, doesn't take long. And he's easy taken care of, that one is, apart from me getting electrocuted by him. As you can see, there was no more dudes on the map until May just appeared then, so we had to collect every single one before, otherwise that would not appear. So we got to go and fight one more dude. And I think I'm a bit under representing it or what have you, calling it a dude, because this thing ain't no dude. If you do not like bugs at all up in your business, then I would recommend that you do not watch this next part. You may want to chalk up or skip ahead about 2 minutes, because it is not very nice. And you can't see it from this distance, but even when you go into sense mode, you still gotta get very, very close before you can see it. And that's that horrible looking thing. And it's really easy taken care of. It's similar to fighting anything else, where you just have to whatchamajiggy, you literally, all you got to do is just fight it like you're fighting one of the like any other big thing where you can latch onto it and just quickly press A to attack him. I'm sorry if I keep going silent. I've just been reading some stuff whilst I'm talking, so I get a bit distracted. But and I cock up. Well, I don't know if this is the time. I think this is what I cock up where I just completely forget about my holding down B. So you can just see me like cock up a few times here like a twat, because you love seeing that. It'll all be over soon. You can stop fretting about it. I think I get it this time. After getting electrocuted again. But now, what do you do? Jump on, hold B, done diddly on. Honestly, I think that's a lot slower than what I was doing before, but still. But anyway, this is it now for the video. There's a pretty ropey cutscene coming on afterwards, which is pretty dodgy, so I'll let you guys watch that, and I will see you next time when the land is normal again. So I'll see you later.